Now it is semi-final 2 of the women's 1500 meters, T54, the first semi. Tatiana McFadden winning that. Jade Jones, Keira-Lyn Frie, Shirley Reilly, who won the London 2012 marathon gold. It's a good field, this. It's not a foregone conclusion that the first semi-final was a preview of the final and who would win what. Jade Jones, very talented athlete from Britain, and we can say the same about Keira-Lyn Frie of Canada. She is competitive. Shirley Reilly was in ahead of the rest on the final day of London 2012, the ultimate final day. Across the 2 games, she won marathon gold there. Liu, Wenjun. She's very good at this distance also. Number of medals for her. Alexandra Helbling, 19-year-old, who was a rising star. Wakako, Tsuchida also for Japan. Madison Rozario of Australia, her first individual gold, coming in the 800, the bronze. So we're ready for this second semi-final, 7 in this. It's the first 3 who qualify for the final of the women's 1500. Jones of Britain, Frie of Canada, Reilly of the USA, Liu Wenjun of China, Helbling of Switzerland, Tsuchida of Japan, and Madison Rozario of Australia. And it is Liu Wenjun who won a team gold in the relay in Beijing, ahead of Madison Rozario in Australia, and prior to this week it was the only international medal she ever won. Well, she's got an individual one now. She's packed in the field, and Liu Wenjun is taking them round. 3 and a bit laps to go.
Liu of China in the red there. It's the pink wheels of Jones of Great Britain in second place. And it's going to be a very cagey race here. And now we can see coming up on the outside, I think it's Reilly of the United States. Just going past Chen, and then Rozario up in third place at the moment.
Far straight. And it was a break by Wakako. Tsuchida, which just couldn't burn off the rest of the field. Stay with Liu Wenjun, who tried it a lap earlier. Rozario has moved up comfortably into third place, and Jade Jones is there as well. It was very easy to pick her out with the pink wheels. She's lying in 4th place. All nicely, tightly bunched together. No solid, successful breakaway yet.
If any of the athletes afterwards are watching this, it would really help the commentators if you could follow Jade Jones' example and go for coloured wheels, because sometimes it can be very hard to tell the difference. She's in 4th at the moment. She's got the Australian just ahead of her, then the Chinese girl, and Tsuchida in the lead with the white hat. Still just ahead of Chen at the moment.
A very comfortable pace. They have to be careful about this because Tatiana McFadden absolutely shot away. The championship record was for her, 3:26.93, and it was a blanket finish of 4. The top 4 athletes, actually more than that, but we'll concentrate on the main 4, managed to beat that championship record very well. So this is a much more sedate pace. Nobody's made a really big move so far. It's being led out by Tsuchida, with Liu 2nd, Madison Rozario 3rd, and Jade Jones 4th for Britain right now. American at 5th is Shirley Reilly.
Tsuchida bringing him round the bend here then, ahead of the Chinese girl Liu in the red. The Australian in 3rd place, Jones of Britain in 4th. And they're going to come up to the bell here. Tsuchida from Liu, from the Australian girl Rozario, and the Brit Jones.
So less than a lap to go in this second semi-final of the women's 1500 meters, and Tsuchida bringing them round with Liu 2nd. Rozario's now making a move on the outside. Top 3 go through. 4 fastest losers. And I fancy a lot of them will come from the first time. Here goes to Rozario now. She's really improved as an athlete this week. She's just got an extra little bit of grit about her. She turns 20 very soon, the Australian, and she's in front here. there, and athletes with greater experience and greater success than her are beginning to fall in her way. Liu and Tsuchida battling for second at the moment. Liu just has the edge there, but to Rozario, well, she came on the outside and she stayed on the outside, and she doesn't really have a line to protect her because she's way out in front. And Madison to Rozario is going to win this semi-final for Australia. Liu's going to be second, and Tsuchida fell well back in the end. Actually, Jade Jones is third for Britain. Fourth is Shirley Reilly. Tsuchida is fifth. And Madison de Rozario wins that semi-final, wins it very well indeed in the 1500 metres. Well, she won bronze in the 800, and she's picking up an awful lot this week, you have to say. And de Rozario sailing along very well, way out in front. Pounce at the right time on the outside with about 200 to go, and she wins this 1500 semi-final very well.
Tsuchida took them around for a lot of that. She led a lot of the race, but she had no fight in at the end. She finished fifth, and we've been saying for ages that de Rozario has so much potential, and now we're beginning to see it, and now maybe she's going to be the woman that'll be challenging Tatiana McFadden.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but she's very well ventilated, and it's been really hot here this week in the mid-30s, and that's got to be a help as well. I think she's got a good brain in her, and tactically, from the slip of the girl we saw earlier in the week, I think she's a much better athlete now. De Rozario wins the semi-final. PB for Liu Wenjun in second, and Jade Jones is third, and Shirley Reilly and Tsuchida go through as fastest losers. They sped it up towards the end.
That's some reward for Wakako Tsuchida, because